turn them away. We
Exactly. So we gotta stop that, and that's why we gotta create the unity on us. Not because that we are black, white, brown. No, we're all one. We are humans, and they had to treat us like
Word.
humans. We're all one, and that's how they gotta keep us. We are one. It's not to make us different because of races. That race is one. The Creator make one race. It's
Right.
all of us, as human beings, and they don't respect that right now. And that's why they're gonna try to keep us apart and create that division, borders. No, we cannot create borders here, and we got to create a unity, in between all communities, not only Ferguson, it's in the whole country.
Right.
So that's
Oh,
why
it's all
we really
over, bro.
appreciate everybody sitting here showing the solidarity on not only in the word Ferguson, but our country, Mexico, and South America too. So I really appreciate all of you, really from my heart.
United we stand.
Divided we fall.
United we stand.
Divided we fall.
Yes.
Awesome.
Somos unidos.
Somos unidos. Says united we stand, divided we fall.
Yes.
Somos unidos.
Nunca dividimos.
First half at least.
Somos unidos, nunca dividimos.
So maybe now what we can do is 4.5 minutes of silence for hours that Mike Brown was left in the street, and also the 4-3 as a symbol of the 43 students. So I'll go ahead and time that if we want to start that and just, do that now, I guess.
Well, there's a quote that's being used in a lot of the protests here in Ferguson. I'd just like to, if you can, I'll call and response it so you can follow along. So that really these issues cross between Mexico and Ferguson. Join us together in this struggle. We say it is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to win.
It is our duty to win.
We must love and support each other.
We must love and support each other.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
We want justice when we want it
Now.
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 No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No police, no peace, no nothing. We gonna get, I'll be out here July 15th. 15,
I think
baby, I'll be out here
you all have
doing it,
been out
baby.
here
What the motherfucker think?
117 days, and if you want to speak to the police brutality that you've seen and experienced and what it's like to live in the United States as a black person,
It sucks. And they're killing
I
our
am Mass
kids.
Mothers Against Sisters Killing, and I know how you all feel about losing your son. I lost my son. He was 17 back in 2001, and I know how it is to lose a child. We will be out here December the 18th with different people from all over the United States coming together, so I will tell you all about that once I'm off camera.
What we gonna do with the situation?
I believe that we will win.
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 I know that we will win.
I know that we will win.
I know that we will win. I know that we will win.
El pueblo unido
Jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido.
That's awesome.
We're saying the same thing
They kept
we
us
saying.
fighting
Like
for
this.
so long.
Yes.
As people of color, especially. You know I don't do cameras. but-
Oh, okay, okay.
But I'm just.
I might pick up your voice.
Immigration, separate issues, like it shouldn't matter to us, and all this different stuff. Like we know as people of color, we face a lot of the same issues, and in order for these things to change, we do have to come together and start recognizing that our issues are interconnected, and they always have been. So, thank you.
Thank you.
for coming out.
Thank you.
and come back anytime.
Thank you.
The door is open.
Thank you.
I know some nasty ass words.
So this is the Latinos and Acción STL group that came down to the Ferguson PD. They were already scheduled to come down here before the Eric Garner decision. I think the bishop and other people they were in Clayton. I have no idea where they went. This is just the group down here at the PD right now. I'm sure it'll probably pick up later.
So,
I think.
we'd like to ask everyone who's here, both from the community of Ferguson and from Latino Selección, to stand behind our banners so that we can take a picture that we can send to the families in Ayotzinapa and show that we are with them.
Nixon, Republican, all of them.
All of them.
All of them.
You know what I'm saying? All of them.
Drop me off.
Everyone get behind the banner.
Didn't do me any good.
Can you stand?
Hey, what's up, man?
They're gonna have to do like a panorama to get that in pictures.
For a couple of elections ago, the man.
What we gonna do with the situation?
No.
Yeah, okay.
Shut down!
Okay,
Shut
Crumb.
down!
We hear you, Crumb. We hear you.
I guess so. Oh yeah, I hear you.
Yes, that was his
Yeah.
Yes.
He lost it when he started talking about extra.
Well, I haven't heard anything out of him in several years now.
He lost it.
Did he?
I know, so we have a fire.
Yeah, if we can have him on the full we'd act like we care about each other.
Huh?
We'd act like we care about each other. Yes.
What we gonna do with the situation?
Right. Clearly. I mean, and even too, the power. People stop caring about each other, start caring about power. Yeah, and the money downfall. Yeah, which is, the power. The power of money. Hey, why don't you come out with your banner? There we go.
Join us.
Ahí está. Otra.
I don't got a beer can this time. I got a coffee cup.
Well, that's probably good, Crumb.
But I've been
Yes.
OG Crumbs on the table.
Yeah, we know. Oh, they got a big bus over there. Was that bus over there before? Has that bus been over there for a while?
I didn't notice it really good.
I know they had a bus like that in the city the other day for the police. I thought it was an arrest bus at first.
Well,
But
it's been out here for the last week and a half.
Has it? Okay.
Sometimes they park it
Okay.
here. Sometimes it's parked up at Aldi. Sometimes it's parked down here at
What
the
is it?
Red
Okay.
Apple.
It's an
And that's
arrest
what they brought
bus?
They brought the troops in on it, I think.
Oh,
I think
did they?
I think they brought
Okay.
I'm not sure if they brought the National Guard or the police in on it.
Yeah,
Then they keep them,
I saw the police using a bus like that in the city the other day, and I
Right.
thought it
So
was.
I think they bring the police in and take if they arrest too many people with the paddy wagons. They take
Yeah,
them.
yeah. It's those old Bluebird school buses. That's what they use for prisoner transport or pretend prisoner transport when they pretend to arrest you and dump you on an inaccessible sidewalk a mile away from the base at Fort Benning in Georgia. We're gonna pretend to arrest you and then dump you where you can't go anywhere. Exactly.
I have an extra pair in my pockets.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. I mean, they're not super warm, but they're better than nothing, which is what you have now.
Right.
Asshole, huh?
Are you from Ferguson?
Uh-huh. Yes. There. I happen to have.
No, I'm originally from Texas.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what do they do?
That's
Is
what I
that
was gonna
is that
say.
National
Yes.
Guard over there by that
Yes.
bus?
And you know, I have thought for a very long time that we'd just be better off if we divided up into some smaller groups as far as the states go.
I'm gonna go across the street and see what I can see over there.
I think we're too big to govern. Period.
Okay, what are we going to do with this situation?
Good for a while?
Yeah, I was just gonna go across the street and see what these guys are up
home and walk the
to.
doggy if you're okay.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, just call
Yeah.
or something if there's a real emergency.
All right.
If not, I assume you'll be fine up here, right?
Yeah, I think so. Is that a bear cat? What is that?
Looks like a humpy.
Oh yeah. Thanks. Oh, I think that's somebody's personal vehicle. I don't think that was belongs to the police or anybody. I think that was a personal Humvee.
Ryan?
I'm fine.
All right. Watch that trap.
I know.
Yeah.
So I'm being careful crossing the street. What are these guys up to? Probably can't see them. They're back behind the fire station. A small group over there. Across the street.
Presente. Julio César Velázquez Alonso.
Presente.
Carlos Iván Ramírez Villarreal.
Presente.
Leonel Castro Marca.
Presente.
Jorge. Jorge Álvarez Naya.
Presente.
Severo Pedro Manga.
Presente.
Who is that guy right there, man?
Jonás Trujillo González.
Presente. Para que todos que no se reconocen sus nombres.
Presente.
So that nobody forgets
Alcohol
their
is
name.
really nice.
Presente.
It's really not.
We'll put that spirit up there,
Alcohol is
you know what I'm
alcohol.
saying? Spirits.
Alcohol
Para
is
los 11
is
presos
really
políticos
not
que
your
tienen
friend.
ahora del 20 de noviembre, presente.
Presente.
See,
Y para todos que no sabemos que están desaparecidos.
Presente.
Presente.
For the disappeared we don't.
Presente.
Para la justicia.
Presente.
For justice.
Presente. Valentía.
Presente.
For bravery.
Presente.
Dignity.
Presente. Para la humanidad.
I'm gonna go home. I'm
La
gonna go home.
libertad.
Presente.
John Crawford.
Presente.
Oscar Grant.
Presente.
Jamal Richardson.
Presente.
Robert Lee Walker.
Presente.
Dwayne Stack.
Presente.
And everybody else I love.
Presente.
Darian Hunt.
Presente. Tara. Presente.
Whoa. Oh, are you
All
serious?
of my students' moms.
Man.
Presente.
Sean Bell.
Presente.
Renisha McBride.
Presente.
Giselle Ford.
Diallo.
Presente.
Tupac Shakur.
Presente.
Asada Shakur.
Presente.
Biggie baby.
Was it?
Christopher
Mike
Walker.
Brown.
Presente.
Presente.
Tamir Rice.
Presente.
Scotty Omis.
Presente.
Akai Gurley.
Presente.
Selena.
Presente.
Hey.
Did we do Eric Garner
You know
yet?
what?
Yeah.
She died
Okay.
just because of
I
her
missed
dad
it.
being a Jehovah's Witness, and she needed some blood transfusion, and say no, so she died because of that. She needed some blood, and dad say no because he's religious.
Wow. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
For Selena?
For Selena, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, she was
Taking shots.
like them to get shot, and when she
For real?
was in jail, she did a pledge.
Her manager killed her.
Yeah, imagine
Presente.
She died
Like, she
because
could have
of the
been
needed
saved with a
blood.
blood transfusion, but her
Ah.
parents, or at least her dad's religion,
That's crazy.
Yeah. So you see how all religion, all that separates for for humanity. It's wrong. You know what I mean? It's so wrong.
I have a question. So, you, it's all male faces. So like, what's going on in Mexico?
Yeah, it's
Why
all-
is it all male students?
Well, because they'll usually.
So why they pick that university?
The university is often thought to be a hotspot for communism. And they were on a bus going to their university from the fundraiser. The mayor of Iguala thought they were going to go protest some speech that his wife did. And so he made the order for the municipal police to take them and track them, and they killed 6, and they captured 43, and they did
So, but don't nobody know where they at?
Well, it's supposedly they say they torture him, kill him, and burn him alive. They found this guy. They pulled his eyes out and put acid over his face. So they torture him, and then and this man that they killed, this young man, he just had a newborn baby. You know what I mean?
That's the government.
That's the government, exactly. You know what I mean? Yeah. And not long ago, they kidnapped another 31 students, but they were from high school. And there were some girls involved, some young girls on there too. They decapitated about 9 people, student guys, and they just land on the ground so that people could see that too. And these are just, of course, the police brutality.
And every day, I think more 11 women disappear or killed. And this femicide has been going on for as long
Because
as
all the
anyone
human
can remember.
trafficking is going on too.
Not including sexual
Exactly.
abuse.
You see shit on TV. Give us all jobs.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Well, we want to thank you all to be here. We're gonna be trying to do it again because it's just the beginning for to create this unity between all of us. You know, we don't want to six these borders between us. That's what they want, and then more the government. So we want to thank you. And you know, I'm from part of the Latinos in Acción. It's a grassroots organization here in St. Louis, and to show our Latino community about their rights. Like you said, you know, that we've been like brown and black. They've always been about racial profile.
Cali right now?
You know what I mean? And they've
You're
been
more
charged.
welcome
The
anytime.
government is trying to separate us somehow, you know, through the media, whatever. But we gotta stop that.
Yeah, we're gonna
So do y'all have a movement going on in California right now?
It's all over. There's
Yeah.
43 cities that are doing the same thing we're doing as solidarity for Mexico. It's not only us in here. There's like they've been going, like I say, 47 cities that are right doing it. Same thing, same time right now, nationally.
So y'all trying to connect the northern with the southern in Cali? That's deep too.
Because I'm in Chicago, California, New York. They're doing all this too. I mean, there's like say 47 cities here in the States. So yeah, definitely. And we're gonna be we're gonna be doing something big that we're gonna invite all of us, you know, everybody, and be connected with the activists down in Mexico, Ayotzinapa, and before you submitting down something like yesterday. But we want to do this again with more people that aren't here, show their feelings, really, how they live in here, how they suffer in this police brutality and discriminations, you know. So it's all connected.
And to show how we're connected.
You know, we all connected. I mean, there's like African Americans, Latinos, and everybody. We suffer in the beginning to have freedom, and we don't have it yet.
If you can get the northern Mexicans to stand in solidarity with the southern Mexicans, you made a big change.
No, I mean, just for that, you see how these students, they were guys from the mountains.
Right.
You know, they want to have a better life.
Right.
They want to go and study, be a teachers, because they want to learn that and bring it to their village, so they can, you know, like cultivate that seed.
Right,
You know,
right,
for
right.
the, you know, so to be somebody, not just somebody to work in your land and not be somebody like.
Right, right.
So that's why we had to stop that. And like they said, they were like Indians. They call them like Indians. Well, guess what? These Indians right now, they're making a difference. Show us something. We're learning from them. They're making like a revolution in Mexico to get our rights, right? The risk of dignity. You know what I mean? So yeah, definitely we're gonna make a change. This is an example they're putting us. The Indians, they call them, well, they're human beings. They're Indians.
And I hope we step it up like they are there too, because it's an inspiration. Not just Mexico, but China, Hong Kong as well, Japan, India.
Racist colors.
And they've been getting away with it for a long time, but it doesn't
It's a wake-up call.
It is. It's a definite wake-up call to see that everybody is like experiencing some of the same things with brutality. So, thank you all for
Well,
coming
thank you all
by.
too for being here, and like I say, I hope that it's not gonna be the last time we see each other. We're gonna see again more.
Okay,
And
good.
next time we're gonna make it like a big get, like a family brown and black family reunion here in the park. Something good, some jazz.
Yeah.
Something
Can we
good
get
music.
in touch
Some
with
authentic
so that
food.
we can
Yeah, because that's how we have to be related, not because there's
Every
some
Sunday
crime.
we're out here doing fish fry.
Criminals, no. We're brothers and sisters. We can make something different, make something, create love and peace between each other. You know what I mean? So we gotta create that something.
Hey, every Sunday we're doing fish fries here. Every Sunday.
It's not always fish fry.
It's not always fish fries. It's not.
But we do have dinner. We have dinner every
They have
Sunday.
dinner on
Every
Sunday.
Sunday is dinner.
Fish fries.
It's dinner.
That's true. It's dinner.
We doing something.
Yeah, something. We doing something.
Sí, se tiene que meter en Facebook. I know I'm being
I saw you in Clayton earlier. Were you at Shaw Park earlier too?
By himself.
Well, he may not have known about. I didn't know.
It doesn't matter if he doesn't know about it. It's not the first time he's done it.
Yeah,
He doesn't check. This is planned 2 weeks in advance.
I know. I didn't hear about it till earlier.
But you also take no actions.
No, I don't.
So that's the big difference.
I don't do that. That's not me. That would not be me.
Wait a minute, remember. You're downtown today.
Were there 2 girls earlier today in the city?
I wasn't there. I think it's before the building.
I know of
Kayla was one of them.
different there. I don't know. Those were the only 2 I know of.
I saw a tweet that had like 5 people.
Yeah, we were just trying to
Yeah. Oh yeah, we get musicians out here. I've seen guitar. We usually have drums. We have drums more than anything, but every once in a while it'll be a guitar or something else.
I'm a trumpet fan, so I'm good with that.
You got me though. They said and he was killed. You killed him.
Were you up late earlier?
No, I couldn't get a ride. I just got out here a little while ago. I've been stuck out in St. Charles.
Oh, okay. I heard
In the city.
was it in the city?
In the city. I don't know that there were any in Clayton, but there were some in the city earlier.
So you got that number 2, this is a man who they were suspecting to sell blue cigarettes.
More people become everything?
Oh, eventually. Eventually.
Because he was such a danger standing talking to you. And then if you watch the video, not only did he jump on him, he takes him down in the chokehold and he refuses to go.
After he was handcuffed. Was he?
When he was on the ground, the whole time, like he's choking him and he's saying, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. And he's saying it somewhere in talking, I can't breathe. Because he's choking.
Right.
And yet, anybody's going to fight for their life if they can't breathe.
Right.
It's called the fight or flight response. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's not a small thing.
Right, so it seemed like to me, if you had him handcuffed, it's not like he's going to run off in the head. You're on the ground, well, the cops already there.
He had 3 people.
Right. Right. It's not like he
But it
wasn't
wasn't
a threat.
necessary.
Right.
Yeah. I saw that video like once, and I was like, why did he put his hands on it? Yeah.
Because he was standing there talking.
Right.
They just had it was a punch.
There was no reason to put his hands on it.
Eric said to them, don't touch him.
Yeah.
You got the right to say, don't touch him. Right. I mean, you can tell me, especially, don't stop making him touch him.
Yeah. But I thought you were selling a cigarette.
It doesn't matter. Neither one's a death penalty offense.
Hey, thank you.
Hey! Street!
All right. I'm going to get him back. All right. God bless you there.
Thank you. Thank you for being here.
Standing together.
got a lot of fans.
Trump in the building.
Yeah, like I told you, it's running back.
All right, y'all take it easy.
Together. We're gonna make it work. They created this force between us, and it's just not right.
Hey, thanks for coming out. Enjoyed that. Thank you.
Have a good night.
Yeah. Bye-bye. I'll see y'all later. I'll talk to you Friday.
Yeah.
All right.
It's kind of cleared out. I'm thinking maybe I should go down for a little bit and then come back up later.
Fish Friday.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down for a little bit because it's pretty quiet. It's kind
It's gonna
of
be Fish Friday.
cleared out, but I'm sure there will be people here later, and I will be up in a little while. Bye bye.